everyone, I'm Maya Washington, and welcome to Grownish, the Kickback, where I get to chill with some of the cast and writers of Grownish and take a deep dive into the latest episode. Today, I'm here with Trevor Jackson, who plays Aaron. Whoop, whoop. And we have two writers here, Alexandra Dekas and Vanessa McGee. We want to know what it's really like once the cameras stop rolling. So we're going to play a little game called the Truth Serum.
Truth Serum.
Where I ask you questions and you give me all the truths.
Truth that is appropriate for camera.
Sure.
Got you.
Who's the funniest on set?
I'd say me.
I'd say you are.
I do the most. I wouldn't say funny. I'm just a lot.
Yeah, he's the most he's entertaining us at all. All stops. Yeah.
Who has the most bloopers?
It's probably say me on that one. Just because I won't listen. They keep saying, Trevor, just do the line. And I'm like, let me just try one more thing. You know, because you just never know. And even when they say it's too much, I think I just keep doing it.
Who's the best dancer?
I would say Jordan.
What?
I love Jordan.
Sorry, Jordan.
Jordan got
That's not a good one. What? I'm sure Jordan, but
Jordan's
it's
a great
you.
dancer.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you, that's kind. Jordan's a great dancer. Francie's a great dancer.
They set you up with these questions. Just like,
That's good.
What's the most embarrassing moment from set?
Oh. I think it's when they tell me like a day before, yeah, you're gonna be shirtless tomorrow, and I didn't do enough push-ups. And no, I'm joking. Let me give you something more realistic.
I looked great. There's no way I would be embarrassed about taking my shirt off. I do a million push-ups a night.
But I was doing hella
Can you
push-ups.
imagine if I
Well, this episode was all about Zoey taking L's, her apartment, her friends. Alex, what was the message you were trying to get across with that?
I think we were trying to say that, you know, when you, similar to starting, I mean, really any school year, but especially sophomore year, she sort of got taken down a few notches freshman year. And so when that happens, you think, all right, I've got it now. Everything's figured out, but you can't just say you have it figured out. And things are still, there's still gonna be challenges and you have to grow and learn. And so Zoe's a character who has really high expectations for, I think, everything she does. And I think that's great, but unlike on Blackish, where everything always went well for Zoey, you know, on Grownish is about growing up and learning, and it's not always like that, so.
Why did you think it was important to use social media as the cause of a flare-up for Zoey?
As a writer, you're kind of constantly searching for ways to externalize really internal battles and internal emotions. And so social media is really useful that way. It feels like it gives you a way to sort of distill things down into like a hashtag, like in episode 2, the second half of this premiere. You know, it gives you, like, she's having doubts about her relationship with Luca, and you could either have her go up to him and say, I'm having doubts about our relationship, or you could give her an external goal, like, you know, hashtag relationship goals. And that's something that you can very easily track throughout the episode and see if she gets by the end of it.
Trevor, do you think hashtag relationship goals are ruining relationships?
I just think anybody trying to be anything they're not will ruin anything. Like, you know, relationship goals is you saying that you want to be like someone else's relationship, and therefore trying to do that, you're gonna try and take similar steps, but you're not those people.
What do you think social media plays in our quest for perfection? Are there downsides for social media?
I mean, yeah, lots of downsides. I think it's all about how you use it, but for me, again, I think people kind of lose touch with things that matter because of social media, and because there are some positive things, but there's also a lot of negative things, and I think the most negative thing is the disconnect with reality.
Highlights, favorite part.
I think my favorite part is selfishly when I'm doing the 12 Years a Slave bit.
I'm talking about a man whose future and his kingdom is stripped away from him by a seemingly unconquerable adversary.
Oh, this is Black Superhero.
So without further ado, I give you one of my favorite films, 12 Years a Slave.
You know, even when I was reading it for the first time, I was like, he's definitely not gonna say 12 Years a Slave. That was the last thing I thought I was gonna be talking about.
What about you, Alex?
My favorite part was in the first episode. We had a lot of fun writing this when Aaron knocks on Zoe's door and visits her, and she is freaking out about what's going on with her classes. The last time that we saw them together, you know, she was breaking up with him or saying that she didn't want to be in a relationship with him. So we wanted to, like, we didn't want it to be such a serious moment because they're kids, and we just thought it would be fun if he messed with her a little bit and like made her think that he was really sad.
Yeah.
And was like, I'm just messing with you. Or is he? You don't know.
I think seeing Luca say, I love you to Zoey.
I love you, Zoey.
It's a nice moment to be able to sort of see on screen, to see a character who maybe you don't see express a lot of that vulnerability, kind of finally say those words to her.
I'm so excited for the rest of this season. Well, thank you so much for joining me and us. That's it from me. Make sure to watch the next episode of Grownish next Wednesday on Freeform, and then come back and check us out for another edition of Grownish, The Kickback. Yay!